Hey, welcome back to the channel. So you see, it's actually pretty nice. Got the doors open. Got the last piece of the puzzle. We're gonna get after this today. If you haven't done so, slide on over, like and subscribe. We're gonna get the 7520 back going, and we're gonna get into some tillage work. Well, got the last piece of the puzzle. Not a big fan of sweatshirts with strings. I gotta cut them off. Got this oil line. So previously, in the old in my last transmission, what caused me all the problems in the bottom end was that oil line failed. So I think it's gonna become a thing that I replace that anytime that I'm got anything open. So we got that. That goes with this, with the lift pump. Or charge pump, I guess it will be. Comes out the bottom of it right there. Feeds the bottom end. So we're gonna get this together and get this transmission outside. We're gonna run out of daylight, but we're gonna keep going through it. I hope so. I got some O-rings that go inside of here. So we'll pop these O-rings out, put new ones in. Doesn't hurt. All this little stuff that can make you have a bad time is worth doing if you know what you're doing, but it takes stuff failing to know what you're doing to fix it. So slid everything into place. This line is the feed line, that's the suction line, and then the oil line that goes down, that goes into the bottom shaft. Just got to get this gasket in. You got to make sure you put that bolt in before you send it in, because as you see, it doesn't come back out right. We'll get that tightened up, and then this is done in here. So it's going outside. It's going on the back of the tractor. We're losing some daylight. This is the rocker housing that was in there. Figure I'm going to use the same thing. I know it works. It's not perfect. So we're going to set this one down. I got the gasket for that. I got every gasket. We'll throw that on. My brother's gonna come give me a hand with the running the loader and whatnot. So let's throw this on. This only goes one way. We're upside down. There we go. Now we're on it. So you got your pin bolt or pins that help line everything up when you set it down. So you got to get that over. There we go. That's ready. So this just barely misses it. I did take out the stud in this one, which we'll have to find that. They're all right here anyways. Go down. Keep going. Yep. That was the easiest I put one of these together. Just hoping I didn't forget nothing. Didn't even have to use any bolts to pull anything together. Andy! Oh, you know. Just building things and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the GoPro?
Right over here.
Right over there. Making my YouTube appearance.
Making his YouTube appearance. Well, Andy had told me that we were missing this before I put it back together. That would have helped, so we're gonna slip it back and put that in there. Right, Andy?
I never went to college, I don't know.
Kids. Just straight back. Okay. There we go. Now let's put it back together. Keep going. Keep going. Good. There we go. Andy's in a rush and he's using bad words, everybody. Alright, you want to throw any bolts in the sides that you can see? None with the nuts on it. These here. If you see any open holes, or tighten down any that are on there.
Are we just getting these hand tight for now?
Yeah, I'll go around and tighten them up. Well, now we got it in good. And right in the light. Keep going. Well, we're gonna hook these up. Hold that side. I gotta hook mine first, and then you pull yours tight. Tight-ish. Let's get this show on the road. Last time I did this, I don't think I had any wheels on. So far I ripped the gasket. It's down there. Good thing is, I got some, if you didn't block my light, I got some anaerobic gasket maker or whatever. Form in place gasket maker, Loctite. So we're gonna clean that up. It's around a wedge bolt, or the guide bolt. Figured out putting the whole axle piece in first on the axle itself, and then sliding it in works better. So me and Andy got one in like 20 minutes. This one we battled for, Andy's gonna say an hour. Okay, so let's get back after it. It's a little dark, that's why I haven't filmed anything. So I apologize, but there's plenty of work to do tomorrow. Well, I got a full tractor. So, pretty much a full tractor. We still got to connect lines tomorrow, cables, fill it with fluid, change filters, run it, change filters, change fluid. But pretty excited that it's together. So, gonna lower the jack stands down, connect up lines tomorrow. I'm pretty excited. So, that's gonna do it for tonight. It was a short night, so I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we're gonna get this thing running and moving, and then we're just gonna finish up the white truck wherever parked it over there. Lovely day. The weather's lovely. It's been a struggle otherwise. So hydraulic oil is acting weird. I'm getting it up at the top there. I'm not getting any to the front, so I don't have a clutch steering. So I take the rocker housing off because I said something's wrong there. Nope, that was all good. Everything pumped oil there. So then I went to the next thing, and there's a valve that has all the pressure reliefs, basically a junction and pressure relief. So filter relief valve, transmission relief valve, the return line coming in, the feed line out. So this line, when you start it up, should have fluid coming through. That goes to the main pump up front. This is the charge pump that feeds it, or the charge pump's in there, comes through here, goes through the reliefs, goes through the filter. I had no fluid there. So opened up the manual, looked at it for a while, and then I said, you know what, we're just gonna swap it. So this is the one I took out, so there's got to be a spring or something in there that's acting up. and basically dumping any pressure back to the transmission instead of sending it to the pump. So now I got steering. I'm just buttoning things up. Gotta clean up my mess. Gotta move everything out of the way. Finish tightening some more bolts. Pull that pin out. I got the lift arms back on, which, by the way, I'm pretty pumped that they're the right lift arms. I can drop them to the ground and they don't rub on the ground like the other ones did. They just look right. So they're not hacked together like I had my other ones. But I'm gonna finish getting this going, and then we're gonna get this moved out of the way, and we're gonna get onto the white truck for the next project. Finish that block up, get the tanker on, wire some lights in the tanker because we're gonna do some nighttime spreading because it gets dark at 4 o'clock. Got everything, I think, cleaned up, hooked up. Ooh, that wouldn't have been good. So I always do a walk around. So that's just extra support bars. Go from here to the up there. I put those on when I'm certain that everything's good. I still gotta do the 3 bolts in here. Yeah, and a few bracket bolts. But we're gonna get this backed out so I'm not sitting. Make sure everything moves. Make sure nothing's leaking. Yeah. Moment of truth. I got a nice clutch pedal, which is always nice. I got some steering, which is always nice. I do need a clutch in here, so. Steering definitely has air in the system. If it's got air, it doesn't want to always turn well. Don't mind the spill on the ground. Might have got a little excessive and spilled some out, but this is ready to party, I think. I sure hope so. I got everything buttoned up. We're gonna run it for a little bit, then change the oil. So just started the white truck up. I put a block in the one side so it's got 1 inch higher. Got to do it in the other side. Doing that because the back floaters rub a little bit on the control box on the manure tank trailer, and they were very close to rubbing on the semi dump trailer when it got inserted in ground. So tires are a little big, so that was my plan, make it a little level out. I'd like a set of street tires, so I gotta find a deal on them. So gotta find rims. That's my big thing. I can find tires. It's the rim part. We'll get this moved over and do that. Got it all jacked up. So I'm just lifting the truck. It's off of the front axle. Put the block in. That block came out of, or it was meant for a Peterbilt 1 inch block. I almost wish I went 1.5 inches, but I think 1's gonna do me okay. So gotta get this in now. A little bit of force. And lining things up, it's necessary, but can't really hammer and do both, so I figured I'd show you guys an update as I throw the camera around. One done. Just lining things up. I think I'm gonna have to tweak some of the stuff over here. That side's already done. Suspension work really isn't that fun. But every time I tell the suspension guys I'm doing my own work, they chuckle, tell me have fun. I don't know what they mean. That actually went way easier than the other side. That was cool. Got both of them in, start to finish, maybe 45 an hour. I don't even know what time it is, so. 7520 is done. Just finished this up. Put 1-inch blocks on both sides. Check the oil. Transmission fluid was a little low. It does have a leak. I gotta figure out where that was. So this stuff's expensive. Synthetic SA50 manual transmission fluid. That's what it says they're running it. And I forget. I bought it back in the spring and used 4 gallons of it in the transmission. I'm trying to think. It was like 300 bucks, 400 bucks. Stupid money, but this should be all ready. So we'll go hook up to the manure trailer. Did something else. Oh, I fixed the grill finally. I ordered some headlights from Iowa 80 and I'm a little mad because I ordered some LEDs, put them on 2-day shipping, and I called them just now, a little bit ago, and they told me, oh, they just shipped today, and I ordered them on Tuesday. So I'll work with my candle lights, but fix that from rattling around and pop back out. So. Really wish I set the Mac up for manure. So the back of the tanker had a crack in the wall, and we just parked it in the spring. I had a few loads left, and I really parked pretty bad with that trailer. So hopefully we can hook up to it. But then again, I don't have anybody else to run the Mac right now. So win some, lose some. Just gonna take a while running with one truck. Most of this manure is gonna go 5 miles one way. So 2 loads an hour, maybe a little bit, maybe 3 if we're pushing it. So running through town because they did like a mile stretch of 20 or 25 makes it much more challenging. Nothing on the truck as of now, which is annoying because I ordered those, but we got some light back here. More light. And some more light. So looks brighter in person than on the GoPro. Yeah, I use a GoPro for anybody who asks, but I guess that'll do it for this video. I'm pumped I got the 7520 running. I'm glad got the blocks in this, got some lights on this. I gotta get a switch. That is bright. But I'm ready to go tomorrow, so I gotta trim back some of the trees where that crazy lady hassled me. I'm trying to do the right thing, but we're gonna get into, well, I'm gonna get into some manure hauling and you guys are gonna join along. So make sure you like and subscribe. If you haven't done so already, drop a comment. Pretty pumped. The day dragged on a little bit, but we got it done. So I'll see you guys in the next video. We're gonna go into some manure hauling. So thanks for watching.